Hello guys, hope you're having a wonderful day. I've always wanted to make this video. I've wanted to make this video for so long that I forgot I wanted to make the video. I'm talking like 5, 6 years ago. I wanted to make this vid about Baki versus Captain America. And this might be for some people like a weird matchup, but for those who know, they're probably like, ooh, this could be a really good fight. But honestly, I'm almost certain it's not gonna go down how y'all think it's gonna go down. Let's get into today's stats real quick. So we all know Captain America. He's a super soldier. We taking the ultimate version where he'd be at the enhanced level. Strength goes up to 5 tons. Speed up to 60 mph. Accelerated healing factor. And his armor would be made out of Kevlar. And he had an adamantium slash vibranium shield. It's a mixture. And he's gonna do battle against Baki. Let's see how he fares. So for the people who have never watched Baki the Grappler, it's going to be a little tough to explain, but in the show, basically these guys are martial arts fighters, and they're able to push their bodies to superhuman levels through extreme training. So some of them have fallen off a cliff and then learned how to use some type of ultra instinct. Some of them have try to train their thumbs so that they can climb walls. They do these crazy things to accomplish superhuman feats. Baki, he's like top 5, top 3 in the show. He's the son of Yujiro, if you know who that is. So his strength, it's like in the 5-ton range, I think. Enhanced speed, he's definitely way above Olympic level. Enhanced agility, he's definitely like limber. He can do all types of flips, all types of Olympic gymnastic moves. He's got a crazy pain tolerance, like an insane pain tolerance. His nerve getting severed, his arm being broke, so pain is no problem for him. He can keep pushing until there's no breath in his body. He's also a martial arts master at only 18. He also has this demon back. It's inherited from his father. It even enhances what he already has to even higher levels. So I don't know if it's double or triple, but he's way stronger, way more powerful, and he can kind of copy techniques too. So he's got a whole lot of arsenal. He's definitely far from being a normal human, and I think he's a good matchup for here, Captain America. So let's dive into who I think would win this matchup. So in a battle to the death, mano a mano, who would come out on top? I gotta be honest, guys. This matchup was never even close. The winner of this bout goes to Mr. Baki Hanma. If you've never seen Baki the Grappler, you might be surprised. If you have, you still might be shocked. But really, this is a slaughter in Baki's favor. This would not be a good fight. It would not be a fair fight. It would be too much for Captain America to handle. And here's why. Let's look at what Captain America does have. So he has a Kevlar armor, and he has a adamantium vibranium shield that would tear through Baki like nothing. So if he's able to get that off, that's the only way he'd win. That'd be his Hail Mary. He does have a healing factor and some durability. Baki does not have a healing factor. I mean, he's healed from everything, but it's not quite as good as Cap. So this is what Cap has, in his arsenal, right? And that's it. Now here's what Baki has. You see this man right here? Biscuit Oliva? His skin was bulletproof. And the knife couldn't hurt him, and the guns couldn't pierce his skin. So I showed you that to show you that that is a man who was an enhanced individual that had crazy strength. He could pull down helicopters. He could stop cars, all this stuff. And Baki beat him, even though Baki was, he weighed less than him by 200 pounds, and Baki beat him clean. He had many ways to beat him, and he beat him through pure power. So his power for power is close to Biscuit. So he's fought people who are enhanced. And Biscuit is a martial artist. He knew a lot of abilities. He didn't just use raw strength. He was able to copy abilities as well, and he was highly intelligent. So why is that important? Because Baki would be able to get through that armor. The Kevlar armor wouldn't be able to protect him. Only thing that would protect him is the adamantium vibranium shield. And, like I said, Captain America always throws it away. I'm sure Baki can get through a shield defenses. Like I said, he knows all martial arts and made up ones in the Baki show. He can throw a punch at Mach 2. Yes, Mach 2. He can throw a punch that fast. So he's got the speed advantage. All his feats, his his strength stats, I'll give him 5 tons. Even still, speed advantage, he's a better fighter. He's got the same agility. Captain America has no defense for Baki. It would just be an unfair battle. Baki once knocked out a guy. He had like what 10 punches in 2 seconds. Like this man's the real deal. And with Captain America, I just don't see him winning. Only way he wins is through a Hail Mary shield throw. Hand to hand. Once that shield out his hand, or once Baki gets through the shield, outmaneuvers it. There's nothing Cap can do. Even if Cap knew all the martial arts, even if we gave him that, which is a little skeptical, Baki knows every one of them. He's been trained since he was like 4. So, and he's gone to a Yujiro Hanma, who might be on Luke Cage's level. So, this was never a fair battle, in my opinion. I always wanted to make this video. Always thought it was an interesting matchup. Always thought, like, the people of the Baki universe were just crazy strong. And honestly, I've had thoughts about making a Yujiro versus Luke Cage versus matchup, but I'm kind of I'm on the fence. I'm like iffy on if I want to do that. So this was my thoughts on who I think would win. I think would be a one-sided bloodbath. You let me know what y'all think. I appreciate y'all for watching. Catch you later.